It's fight night in New Jersey. President Trump is on his way to Prudential Center for UFC 316, but the commander-in-chief is in a brawl of his own, remember? He's been clashing with Elon Musk over the big, beautiful bill. Musk will be absent from tonight's event despite being by Trump's side when the president previously took over Madison Square Garden.
Madison Square Garden was packed.
The whole event was nothing but energized. The place lit up based upon the people there. Everyone was there. It was a microcosm of the United States.
People were just enthralled at the enthusiasm.
Okay, so at last check, Elon seems open to making up with the president, while Trump isn't interested in speaking to the Doge father just yet. But Trump's message to Musk might sound encouraging.
What's your view on Elon Musk as of today? I mean, have you heard from him at all?
Honestly, I've been so busy working on China, working on Russia, working on Iran, working on so many things. I'm not thinking about Elon. I just wish him well.
And Elon isn't the only one holding up the big, beautiful bill. Congress is working to get the legislation on President Trump's desk by Independence Day. Speaker Mike Johnson is stressing the need to get this bill over the finish line.
Look, I agree with our friend Elon. We need to cut more spending, but you can't do it all overnight. So this is the first in a series of things that we are going to do. It starts with the big, beautiful bill. We've got our hand to the wheel. We're going to get this job done.
Lucas Tomlinson is live in Bridgewater, New Jersey with the latest. Hi, Lucas.
Good evening, Alicia. And just a few hours ago, Elon Musk posting something rather cryptically on his social media platform X. I'll read it for you. It says, quote, "Most entertaining outcome is most likely." We don't think he was referring to the Belmont Stakes or the UFC fight. It was just over a week ago that Trump presented Musk with this golden key to the White House and that great send-off from the Oval Office. In an interview with NBC, Trump warning Musk of, quote, serious consequences if he donates to Democrats. Trump also told reporters aboard Air Force One he's not interested in repairing the relationship.
To bring you and Elon back together, so those efforts where are they?
No, there are efforts. I mean, I've been asked about it, but I'm not really interested in that. I'm really interested in the country and solving problems, including war problems in very faraway lands.
Trump and Musk supporter Bill Ackman posting, "I support Donald Trump and Elon Musk, and they should make peace for the benefit of our great country. We are much stronger together than apart." To which Musk replied, as you can see there, "You're not wrong." And ahead of the Army's 250th birthday next weekend, the Army is shipping Abrams tanks, Bradley fighting vehicles, Strykers, and howitzers to the nation's capital. They just started arriving, as you can see here, from the Army's 1st Cavalry Division based at Fort Cavazos, formerly known as Fort Hood in Texas. And President Trump, after he attends tonight's fights at the Prudential Center nearby Newark, tomorrow he's taking top aides to Camp David, where he's going to huddle with them tomorrow afternoon. Alicia?
Busy weekend. Lucas Tomlinson, good to see you. Thank you. While President Trump and Elon Musk continue to brawl over the big, beautiful bill, they still have the same goal in mind, to cut federal spending. They just don't agree on how to do it, but there's hope that this dust-up will be over soon. Remember how close they were on the campaign trail.
Yeah, it's game over. This election goes somewhere. Game over. Hi. How do you do? Nice to see you.
Working with Elon on efficiency, saving a lot of money and making our country stronger and better. And he happens to be a really good guy. Elon Musk. Elon.
I think this is going to be the most transformative presidency perhaps since the founding of the country.
Okay, so Guy, if we take away the entertainment value that so many people have found, they've thought it was distracting for their night. They had to cancel their plans. They're joking like that. That all aside, what impact do you think this has, if any, on what the Senate is trying to accomplish right now?
Hopefully none, because the fact remains that if some version of this bill doesn't get passed, there's an automatic, gigantic tax increase looming across the board for American families and American businesses. And that's coming at the end of the year. That cannot happen. After 4 years of inflation and Joe Biden slamming families and small businesses with tax hikes, it's just not. Failure is not an option for the Republicans who control Washington, at least nominally. And I think members of Congress on the Republican side need to stay focused on that. I was interested to see President Trump sort of offering this warning that there would be, quote, very serious consequences if Musk started funding the Democrats. Is that a realistic threat at this point? Because if Elon Musk's beef here is that there's not enough spending cuts overall, and I actually agree with that, you're going to start bankrolling the party that wants no part of any cut ever and wants to explode spending even further. That wouldn't make sense unless this has gotten so petty and so personal that policy and issues don't matter. I hope very much that that is not the case.
Yeah, Lydia, Guy brings up a really good point, that threat that hanging over Elon Musk. How realistic is this threat?
I don't know how realistic it is, but I think the threat reveals to us maybe what Donald Trump thinks of Elon Musk, which is that maybe Elon Musk was just in this, that some people thought for himself, his own personal gain all along. Part of what Elon Musk is frustrated about is the fact that Trump is getting rid of the EV tax incentives, and that's not helpful to Elon Musk. It's kind of calling out Elon Musk. Democrats say that they want these EV tax incentives. So if Elon Musk is going to get back in bed with the Democrats and get back on their side, that only helps him. Look, I think that this is a good time for them to part ways. A good time for them to part ways. I think it's just a matter of how they do it and how they move forward. To your point, Alicia, just to save, this big, beautiful bill and make sure that we're able to get it passed, they should probably patch up and send an olive branch to make sure that there's no more damage done.
Yeah, well, we'll definitely keep watching.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.